you could like just cover as much as a hole as you need to cover.
You know this song. Let's go for the Well, I want to ask you about something you said earlier, and I'm trying to understand better. You were talking about how children are assessed by their happiness and how that relates to their
bliss. Their bliss.
Their bliss, and how that relates to their chi later in life. Can you explain?
No, that's immediate. It's immediate. Like when a child we see is emblissed immediately, there's like different cultures that have meaning to it. They've made like, I guess like an effort to see how people are doing, you know, in life from an early age. In general, you know, they want to see like, how do we raise better babies? How do we make a better society? You know, we start with the children, obviously, make sure they're happy. And like, you'll see that like, there's some kids that they don't speak that much. They barely talk. They'll be very quiet sometimes. But some of them are like not as happy as the others. And it's because they've been like yelled at to stop talking, to like, don't make music, you know, for example. And, you know, like I was such a child that I was told, you know, don't make music here, don't do it there, you know. But imagine like you're like 3 years old, 2 years old, you know, you just want to make noise, but it's not noise to you. It's like, this is real. My mom, she got pregnant from my dad at the same time as he impregnated another lady who would be my half-brother Caesar's mom, you know. Man, you know, it sucks, you know, like for my mom, because she's like, ew, I'm just part of a farm. I'm a breeder pig, you know, like, ew, you know, so I'm nobody's fucking mother hen. I'm getting out of here. So she like comes to California, but like she goes to San Diego through like a coyote, and the coyote, like, he is weird. My mom has to get away from that coyote. You know, like this is a guy that like he's paid to like smuggle you across the border, you know, but it doesn't require payment from my mom because my mom, you know, she's beautiful, and like he's just like in love with my mom, right? And my mom was like, yeah, like he's actually really nice, you know. So, but if anything, like she's just like, nah, I need to like just go across that border. He was trying to keep her like in Mexico. So she got across and, you know, left him. And my dad, like, he worked for like the Swedish embassy at the time, and he was a cop for a long time. He was an investigator in Colombia, you know. So he found her quick in San Diego, and right away, shotgun wedding with the cops. Some people, they don't meditate on that, you know.
Have to leave.
Hey, door's closed. Yeah, I'm walking out now.
All right. Have to leave.
Crow, what do you get nostalgic about?
I get nostalgic about LA. About LA. I haven't been back to LA since like 2021. It's better than here. It is better than here. Anyone will tell you. And it depends on what you call better. Right now, this is great. But in LA, nah, it's like way better. You wanna get in? Tell me something beautiful.
Let's go.
Jack Sparrow? Sorry, Jack Sparrow who?
Jack Sparrow who?
What-
It's the main man.
What do you get
Man.
nostalgic about?
Dude, Pirates of the fucking Caribbean. And Johnny Depp. Johnny fucking Depp. Yo, I got something. What is it? I'm trying to remember it, but like, dude, you know. Oh, thank you. May I have the rest? Oh, may I have some sauce? In their country, it's like the utmost respect for a person is to feed them. And they don't even, they'll feed you like a baby, you know? And like, it's beautiful. That's all to do me something beautiful. Show me something beautiful. Say something beautiful. And he did just that. That's why music, for me, even though it's so intangible to some people, they're just like, I can't hold it in my hands. I don't have even like your credentials, you know? I don't have where you went on paper, you know? But you don't need that with music, because if you have that profound respect for what this is, like it's a dimension right in front of you, like even as the trees do this like sha-sha, you know? And it's like, to me, you know? And I'll just be like, yo, like, that's my maracas, you know? That's my, my washboard with this comb.
What is the moment in your life that you felt the most peaceful?
Being with my daughters. You know, I have
I
two
didn't know you have
daughters.
daughters.
Yeah.
Oh,
We can only start from the beginning, but like, there's so much before I had daughters. I had daughters when I was 30. You know, my first daughter, Luna, she's 11. She's gonna be 12, July 24th. Dorothy just turned 5, Dorothy Clementina. And January 15th. And I could say that like, the most peace I ever had was when with my daughters, you know, because they just carry it for me, you know, like whatever it is, they'll just carry it for me. Now I'm having another baby with Danny.
oh,
Yeah, she's pregnant.
wow.
And I think we're having a boy because of the shape of the belly, you can tell. If it's like straight and like symmetrical, you know, it's a boy.
But how has having daughters changed your perception of time?
I could tell you that playing with them, like hacky sack, for example, you'll learn a lot from someone that there is no instruction that you could point at that was given. It came from like source, it's sorcery. So you learn sorcery from your children. When you think of them as queens, you know, some people are like, oh, my kids, you know, like baby goats are kids, you know, and like, when you're a father, like you, Cyrus, I don't know, you have children, right? No. You should have children. How old are you?
36.
You probably have children. And like, I would say like, find out. I found out I have children, other than my 2 daughters, you know. That's what I mean, you know. We're men, and we make moves. I don't want to say choices. We make moves. These choices are very internal. And like, I could explain a lot more with my moves. You know, like, I've been moving around. I've lived in the Bronx not long ago. Very much in love with a woman who still is magnificent, absolutely perfect. And it would take a lot to even describe how I ended up now with someone just as perfect. I could say it's just as perfect, you know? I can't take away from either one in describing them, you know? And I would say like the music is a great gauge. Like if you have like a thermometer, you want it just right. Like right now it's just right. It's like, what, 78, 77? Going back and forth between like 78 and like 73, you know, like little 73 here, like 71 and all this. It's okay, it's like, it's a little, you know, little dash of it, little 71 here. Go back to 78, it's okay. So that's how it feels. Then like you carry on and you have your daughters, you know, they're carrying on. But you're like living like you don't watch TV. You don't watch TV, you're watching your children. You have to. If you're not, there's something wrong with you. So that's why nature, if you watch the subtleties of like even the leaves here, like we've been mostly listening to them, you know. We don't have to see them because while we're doing things, and we're here, even recording here, we have them sashaying, and even reacting to the very mention of them and their presence, you know. And like, that's because nature hardly, these days, look, let me tell you this, it's a secret. Nature is hardly getting enough attention from good people these days. So if you're a good person, you just put your intention into nature now, right now. Because this is like me telling you, because I'm good at timing. I could tell you I'm good at timing. And that's the key that I could tell you now, that I told you before, music. Now, I say time, timing. Timing is everything. It's important to take the moment immediately because of like where we're at in time. You can't wager with nature. It's so blatant and obvious, and it's for a reason. And even if it changes its mind, you're so glad that it's not a mind. You're so glad that it's something completely more beautiful than that. It's a conglomerate of essence, of ether, you know.
If you could live forever, would you?
I do live forever. I do live forever. Would I? I mean, that's like existential in nature, a kind of question that like we start to have these questions and we're not really making use of our time, and our timing is flawed. It's been flawed. It's been jerked out of course, derailed, you know.
So the question is silly because we're not even making use of the time we have.